Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Aima who lived at the edge of a vast, enchanted jungle. She was curious and loved to explore the world around her. One day, after hearing stories of magical creatures living deep in the jungle, she decided to set off on an adventure. Aima wandered into the jungle, her heart filled with excitement. As she walked deeper, the towering trees created a canopy that filtered the sunlight, casting dappled shadows on the ground. She loved the rustling of the leaves, the songs of the birds, and the coolness of the breeze that brushed her face. But as she ventured further, Aima suddenly realized something. She was lost. She couldn't see the way back to the village, and all the trees and paths looked the same. She felt a wave of panic wash over her, but just as she was about to give in to fear, something unexpected happened. A small, fluffy rabbit appeared before her. It was a soft shade of gray, with large, curious eyes that seemed to sparkle in the fading sunlight. The rabbit hopped towards Aima, nuzzling her hand gently, as if to comfort her. "Are you lost too?" Aima whispered, kneeling down to the rabbit's level. The rabbit tilted its head as if to understand her, then hopped off, looking back at her as though it wanted Aima to follow. Feeling a sense of calm from the rabbit's presence, Aima decided to follow. The little rabbit seemed to know exactly where to go, darting through the thick foliage with ease. Aima, trusting the rabbit's instincts, followed closely behind. As they journeyed on, the jungle seemed less intimidating. The sounds of the jungle, once overwhelming, now felt soothing. The rustling leaves no longer made her jump. Instead, Aima found herself enjoying the rhythm of the jungle's heartbeat. But as they wandered deeper, they encountered challenges. They reached a fast-flowing stream, and Aima hesitated. The water was deep, and she wasn't sure how to cross. The little rabbit, however, didn't seem afraid. It nimbly hopped along the rocks, finding a safe path across, and looked back to encourage Aima. Aima took a deep breath, her heart pounding, and stepped carefully onto the stones. One by one, she crossed, using the rabbit's guidance to help her stay balanced. With the rabbit's support, she made it to the other side, feeling a surge of pride. Soon, the sun began to set, and the jungle grew darker. Aima was no longer afraid. She could hear the distant call of an owl, the chirp of crickets, and the soft whisper of the wind in the trees. The rabbit, ever watchful, led her through the shadows, guiding her toward a soft glow in the distance. As they approached the light, Aima saw a small clearing. In the center was an ancient tree, its branches glowing with a soft, golden light. The tree looked magical, as if it held the wisdom of the entire jungle, and beneath it, there was a path that led out of the jungle, back toward her village. Aima turned to thank the little rabbit for its help, but it was gone. The rabbit disappeared into the underbrush with a soft hop, as if it had always been part of the jungle itself. With a heart full of gratitude, Aima followed the glowing path.